New Zealand fur seals are the longest divers of all the fur seals. Hi, what's going on everybody? My name is Brandon, I'm a marine biologist and an artist. Welcome to Nature Meets Paper, the place where we go on an adventure to discover the world of marine biology. I love sharing my experiences with aquatic animals with you through art. Nature Meets Paper is a place where we discover aquatic animals through science, stories, and art. Today we'll be discovering the New Zealand fur seal. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The New Zealand fur seal is known as the Australasian fur seal, long-nosed fur seal, or kekeno in Maori. It is located along the rocky coasts of Australia, New Zealand, and Antarctic islands. They prefer rocky shores and beaches. The fur seal has different habitat preferences depending on the sex of the animal. Males like swimming and foraging in deep water off the continental slope. Females spend most of their time on the continental slope and closer to the coast. What are we looking for when identifying the New Zealand fur seal? I get fur seals and sea lions mixed up all the time. I shouldn't, but I do. One is large and light brown, and the other is dark with a pointy nose and long whiskers. The New Zealand fur seal reaches lengths of 2 meters long, weighing 126 kilograms. Females are smaller, reaching lengths of 1 to 1.5 meters, weighing 30 to 50 kilograms. They also show sexual dimorphism. Males are larger than females, but the males also have a thick fur mane that the females don't. Fur seals are otariids. This means that they have ear flaps and long hind flippers that can rotate underneath their body so that they can walk on land. Fur seals are dark brown to black in color with long whiskers. They also have extremely long thin flippers. Fur seals use their front flippers for propulsion. They are acrobatic swimmers. They love swimming in loops and upside down. It is common for fur seals to swim circles around divers. It is also common to see them resting, drying out, warming up, or taking a nap on beaches, rocks, boats, docks, park benches, and anywhere that they can fit. If you see this happen, do your best to leave the seal alone. They are covered under the Marine Mammal Protection Act of 1978. This makes it illegal to interact or touch a seal. Before we get into the diet and population health of the fur seal, I want to talk about the differences in swimming habitat that I mentioned earlier. Males swim off the continental slope up to deep water. They regularly dive for 15 minutes up to depths of 380 meters. Females have seasonal differences in behavior. They typically spend up to 9 minutes at depths of 312 meters. They dive deeper during the fall and austral winter. When they have pups on land, they spend as little as 5 minutes underwater. When in a rush, the fur seals will swim fast to do a behavior called porpoise behavior. This allows the seals to fly in the air to increase the speed when they land in the water. Why would they go through this extra work to get different food? What is causing the fur seals to have different habitat ranges? The answer is food. Food is a great motivator. It even works on human swimmers. Tell your athletes that they get to go home and eat after practice, and they will be more likely to swim harder and faster than if you don't. If you are a competitive swimmer like I am, you know this to be true. The fur seal eats cephalopods, fish, and occasionally birds. They commonly eat octopus, arrow squid, anchovy, barracuda, flounder, hagfish, red cod, lamprey, and occasionally penguins. So how are the New Zealand fur seals doing? The IUCN Red List has them listed as least concern. They are increasing in population size. This is great. Sometimes the fur seals will interact with humans, but it is best to leave them alone. If you see someone who is bothering a seal without proper authorities, I give you my permission to stop them. Let's get into personal stories. My sister was on a hike in New Zealand with her class. They saw tons of fur seals hauled out on the beaches. They were respecting the distance laws set by the Marine Mammal Protection Act of 1978. This is wonderful. I love it when people follow the rules. It turns out that some tourists don't know these rules. Give animals space, don't harass, and generally just leave marine mammals alone. From what my sister told me, there were a few tourists that wanted to get the picture of a lifetime. They walked up to a group of seals and proceeded to take pictures by the seals. Please don't do this because seals are stronger and even faster than you might think. They might attack you if they feel threatened. Luckily, the group of students yelled at the tourists to stop and stay back. Whether they listened or not, I can't remember. But my sister wanted me to tell this story to you. She loved her adventure and wants to share it with everyone. I will call this adventure finished. Thanks for watching this video. If you think I deserve it, click subscribe and ring the notification bell. This way you know when I post new content. I do my best to post every single weekend, but sometimes life just gets in the way, or my paintings are too detailed to get finished in a week. I sell my art in the forms of originals and museum quality prints. Just contact me if a piece catches your eye and we can work out the details. I also sell apparel on teespring.com. Links are below deck. If you would like to support this channel, consider becoming one of my patrons on my Patreon page. For those who don't know, Patreon is a platform where I can give you extra content from this free content here. It's a paid subscription and it helps this channel grow. Thanks again, I've been Brandon and I'll see you in our next adventure.